I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
And as a matter of fact, you actually right. It's actually deeper than Chicago because it's all type of cities and everything.
We got so many shorties looking at us.
It's just us.
They looking at us. If they doing it, that's the way that they fucking do it. That's what they think.
And that's exactly what they doing. So let me put y'all into the Chicago scene. Let's see. Let me put this up real quick. And as of right now, Chicago, we actually got a new generation that's kicking in and that's making noise and everything. So it's actually a good thing if you ask me at least. But let me put you on.
Let me say I know this song because my son always played this Star Bandz.
Yeah.
My 11-year-old son, he be turned up to that. He be turned up there. So
yeah.
But I know she. I heard like 2 tracks and stuff that my son played. Yeah. So salute to her.
Yeah, and she recently got signed to Capitol Records. Salute to you, Star. Yeah. So Star Bandz and there's other artists too like YFG Fatso, BabyChiefDoit, VonOff1700, Chucky. Lil King.
I heard about the VonOff1700. I heard about him.
Yeah.
They heard like one song by him, but yeah, I mean, I hear his name in your post and vlogs and the controversy and that.
Sure. Was that your first time hearing about the other rappers too?
Yeah, I don't know about the others. This is my first time hearing about them.
Okay. Now you want to know something they all got in common?
What's that?
They all besides Vaughn, everybody is younger than 21. Some of them are 16, some of them are 17.
Gotcha.
And a recent artist, Lil King, he passed away, but he was blowing up at the age of 18. A lot of them, and considering Chicago, a lot of them got in common. They can make drill music. Lil King is one of the only ones that's versatile and making different sounds and everything. But all of them, they all fall under 21 making drill music.
Gotcha.
Keyword what you were saying. What's the bright side to this shit?
Right.
And you was just speaking on earlier about how Polo, his brain different, and how he got other people that might be encouraging him.
Right.
Even though I think BabyChief's the only one that's not signed yet. They're all underage, and they're all basically kids that's rapping, and they're doing good with this.
Right.
But they don't got someone to tell them that even though this is the music you're making, you're doing good with it. You gotta remember. You're going to be, you're influencing your generation. So you could be bringing a whole bunch of, whole crowd with you, and they going to do the same thing you doing because they think this is what you're doing. But they're not, they haven't reached that, they're not old enough yet to fully understand. So considering how, like with Pappy, if you could go back, you could probably reach out to them early or maybe tell them something that could avoid it at all.
Fact.
For these youth. Even though they're doing good, they still could always hear somebody. So, is there anything that you could say that let them know that even though you're doing good with the music, there is something that you gotta make sure you're telling your fans?
Yeah, basically what I was saying before. Show people what makes you human. You know what I'm saying? Show the people the bright side of your heart. Show them where your heart at. A lot of us, we protect that, and the closest thing that we'll be showing to love is that shit. The love we have for a dead motherfucker. Like, love my brother, I'm gonna get the revenge. I'm gonna get the ops back. It's like, that's the only time you showing your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, show the the reason why you a leader. You know what I'm saying? As far as like all that, the gang. I'm a leader of a gang. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Your grandkids, whatever kids even might look one day and be like, yeah, I seen my dad or my mom music. It's like, I didn't care to keep digging through that shit. That shit was like almost embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Or that shit almost was like worth. I can't do nothing with that. Opposed to, I went and looked up this song with my dad, and this nigga said, you never know when you looking right in the liar's face. These bitches burning. Don't put your wood in that fireplace. So that's why I wear condoms. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I picked that up from my dad. He's not even here. He didn't tell me that face to face, but that's a message he left in his music. Hell yeah, I'm finna keep digging. That shit raw as fuck.
Well, what they or your grandkids? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I say. Grandkids, they kids, like this shit can go on if it's left on the internet and you leaving a trail, you know what I'm saying, of gems behind. And it's like, yo, pick that shit up. My infinity stones, I'll put that shit in. No, wear that shit, you know what I'm saying? And you move with that in life. And you can share them gems with, they can share them gems with their kids. But if I got, every song you click on, I'm taking the motherfucker top off and all this other shit and sliding on the ops and man, when my little brother passed, I almost lost it. It's like, well, he's emotional about his dead homies, and he always wanted to kill niggas and shit. But you know, it's like, and there's some people that they're doing that, like I said, because the people they look up to is doing it, and it's like they're not even with a label. No label's making you do this. You just doing this because this is all they see. And it's like, no, you know, tap into yourself and show the people, you know, what, like I said, what makes you human. You know, what your heart is made of. You know what I'm saying? The shit that make you smile, the shit that make you proud. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you could brag on your pain. You could brag on, you know, your accomplishments in life. You could brag on being a solid brother or sister or son. Shit you did for your mom, whatever, pops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brag. You could brag on the advice you gave to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff like that. You could brag on stopping somebody else from going down the wrong route. Like, we need to hear that type of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be surprised at how many other kids that are spark that just need that from somebody that they look up to. Because a lot of people's like, I don't look up to I don't got my dad. I don't look up to my mom. So you know who I think is cool? This motherfucker sitting in the classroom next to me. Who don't got his dad? It's just something about him. He always got the Jordans on. Shit, he always got the, you know, the shiesty mask on, looking like he a grimy motherfucker. I like that. I wanna be like that. I don't wanna be like, you know, the male teacher that's in science class that's telling me I'm better than those other kids and stop hanging around them. He look lame. He don't got the Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of kids, they be influenced the most, you know, by that teammate or that classmate. You know what I'm saying? Or that most popular kid in school, and that might be a kid that's just misguided too. He don't got no dad. You know what I'm saying? His big homies, they slanging drugs. When they see him, it's, what up, little nigga? You ain't got no hoes, though. Where them hoes at? And it's like, he bringing on that mentality. I gotta give me some hoes. You know what I'm saying? He not teaching them, man, you get you a wife, bro. You don't need all of them. Get you one girl, bro. You know, treat her like this. Make sure you get the door for her. You know what I'm saying? When you open up her car door and you come around, like, little kids, boys not being talked to like that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't got that. So it's like, oh, rap about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You might pick up shit just from this interview. You know, there's people that probably see interviews one day like, man, I used to be hating on dude. Really, that's the motherfucker I should have been listening to. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, I could look past shit and forgive certain shit when I hear people hate sometimes, you know. Like, I take notes. Don't think I forgot about it. But I might, you know, spare you because later on you might be looking at like, damn, when I was young, I was one of the motherfuckers that, he ain't from Chicago, you know. And it ain't about that. You hear what the fuck this nigga saying? Right. This nigga said this. I was able to use it. I told that shit to my brother. I ain't telling who I got it from, though. You know, I got it from Montana. I ain't, you know.
I said that shit.
Exactly. You got certain shit like that, so, you know, and sometimes you take a motherfucker like that, man. Y'all listen to this nigga and this nigga and this nigga ain't giving you shit. This the nigga y'all need to be listening to. And sometimes our younger selves don't click for our younger selves, but our older self, it might be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. You know, I said that about dude. I put that negative shit in the air on the interview. I shouldn't have said that about him. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I could go back and take it back, I would, but it's too late now. But you had a chance to mature in life. A lot of people say some negative shit, motherfucker, oh, it's on. I see you. It's on for life. And I ain't gonna give you a chance to mature or apologize later on. You know what I'm saying? Or be like, damn, I was wrong. I judged you wrong, bro. You know, I shouldn't have did that. You know, you guys niggas that hate on me, and it's like, shit, nigga, my message might be a message your kid here, that your kid needed to hear, that he wasn't able to get from you, or get from the other niggas that he listened to. You know, I got rappers and shit that's like my age, older than me, like, yo, man, my son put me on to you, nigga, and this nigga don't never listen to nothing good. I'm like, you finally bought me somebody good, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit like that. So, yeah, man. So for the youth, just know, you know, one day, hopefully, you know, you get to be older, you know, and you'll see your flaws, you know, in your younger self, and when you see them, don't be so stubborn that you're not willing to correct them and move with a little bit more positivity in the future, because you are being watched and you are teaching somebody whether you know it or not. So just be mindful of that. And, you know, whatever you're leaving behind for your kids. You're leaving behind for your grandkids, and you're leaving behind for other kids. You know what I'm saying? You cool in their eyes. So be cool. You know, sometimes it's cool to be cool on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta choose every beef. You don't gotta participate. You don't gotta prove to somebody what you do when it's beef just because they said something negative. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, first off, that's a message to the youth overall. Forget not even just about the rappers. That's the youth for y'all. So hopefully y'all can catch on to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that you have.
Like, I know what I do when it's beef, but do I have to prove this to you right now because you said I ain't from Chicago, or you don't think I'm about that life. I got to show you. I got to go to this obligation. Like, no, I got to take care of my responsibilities. But if you step in my path on my way to take care of my responsibilities, it'll get dealt with then, and I don't have to broadcast this over the internet after I do it or before I do it. You know what I'm saying? But those that know I don't play, they might have some memories, you know, back in the day or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, no, I've learned how to harness that. I've learned how to control that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hopefully that never has to be brought back out again. But you know, don't ever think I'm a stranger to the bullshit. You know? Yeah,
sure. And I think around 2020, you was also expected to crash out after you you gave flowers to Pappy and Polo, because then later on, King Von, he saw your statement. First off, you said nothing bad about anybody or him, but when he saw your statement, he still questioned you for 300 in the name and where you're from, of course, right. And that led to you making more tweets and everything. Not nothing crazy or nothing like that, but then led to you speaking on, if someone wants to sit down with me, you can literally do that. And then you ended up days later saying you're the best rapper from Chicago, period. And then that's when everybody from Chicago stepped.
Right.
And we still talk about it to this day.
Right.
Because recently I brought up how you made that statement 4 years ago and even put a $100,000 to $500,000 bet that if you think
that I'm not just talking.
Yes, and nobody still accepted the bet.
Right.
Now, first off, before I ask you the question, let me ask every one of y'all. Do y'all think anyone can ever go bar for bar in Montana?